Strategy Management Series. Video number 80, Strategy Formulation. Step 7. Strategy Evaluation, Playing to Win, the Strategy Choice Cascade Framework. Welcome back to the Ready MBA series on strategy management. In our last video, we kicked off the discussion on the 7th step of the strategy formulation process, strategy evaluation. It involves detailing and assessing potential strategies for their impact, benefits, costs, and required resources. Strategy evaluation aims to simulate outcomes, anticipate changes in the competitive landscape, and validate strategy selection through analytical projections and simulations. In this video, we'll introduce the Strategy Choice Cascade framework proposed by A.G. Lafley and Roger L. Martin in their book Playing to Win. It's a practical tool for refining strategic plans, emphasizing key elements like defining winning aspirations, understanding competitive dynamics, leveraging capabilities, and establishing robust management systems. This framework helps organizations create coherent strategies aligned with their goals. Before delving into this framework, let's review the strategy styles model discussed in our previous episode. Developed by Reeves, Love, and Tillmans, this model emphasizes that strategy formulation is influenced by the industry environment. Strategy styles is very useful as it helps strategists set the right context and choose the most appropriate style for their strategies in terms of time horizons, overall structure, goals, metrics, flexibility, and adaptability to industry changes. There are 4 distinct strategy styles tailored to specific industry contexts. In stable and predictable environments, the classical style is favored, with longer-term and more rigid strategies, 3 to 5 years, clear goals and metrics. Traditional manufacturing sectors like automotive, consumer goods, and pharmaceuticals, as well as oil and gas, beverages, commercial banks, and utilities typically adopt this approach. In unpredictable but stable environments, an adaptive strategy style is necessary, characterized by shorter-term, flexible, adaptable, and more experimental strategies, 1 to 2 years. Retail, telecommunications, electronics, biotech, semiconductors, and computer and peripherals are examples of industries that use this style. The visionary style suits environments that can be shaped by industry players and are relatively predictable, with strategies focused on a long-term vision, 5 to 10 years, but that can be adjusted over time when necessary. Technology, media, chemicals, software, food products, healthcare providers, and renewable energy industries often adopt this approach. Lastly, the shaping style is employed in highly dynamic environments, with short-term, flexible, bolder, and opportunistic strategies which are more akin to roadmaps than fully fledged strategies. Industries like digital platforms, airlines, construction and engineering, life sciences, hospitality, professional services, machinery, wireless communications, and emerging industries may adopt this approach. Now, let's shift gears to the Strategy Choice Cascade framework. It is designed to guide organizations through a systematic process of making strategic choices. It involves a series of interconnected decisions that help align choices at different levels within an organization, and provides a structured approach to strategy formulation, answering fundamental queries such as: what will be done? Why is it necessary? Which goals or objectives are targeted? Where will the strategy be executed? Who will be involved? When is the time frame? And how will the strategy be implemented? The when component for a strategy can be inferred from the strategy styles model. All other dimensions shall be addressed by the Strategy Choice Cascade framework. This framework serves as a valuable tool for dissecting and detailing strategies to ensure their effectiveness and alignment with organizational objectives. The Strategy Choice Cascade comprises a series of essential questions designed to be answered in a logical sequence, guiding the development of a cohesive and impactful strategy. These questions encompass different facets of a business, aiding leaders in defining objectives and making decisions that harmonize with overarching goals. Its primary objective is to ensure that strategic decisions are interconnected and mutually supportive. By systematically addressing each question in a deliberate sequence, organizations can formulate a strategy that is coherent, targeted, and aligned with their mission, vision, strategic intent, and objectives. This methodology underscores the significance of deliberate decision-making at all levels of the organization to attain strategic success. So, what are these pivotal questions? The initial question is, what is our winning aspiration? This inquiry explores the fundamental purpose of the strategy under development, its overarching ambition. It entails defining ambitious targets, goals, and desired outcomes that the strategy aims to achieve, a gauge of success. Essentially, it encourages the planning team to articulate the desired achievements specific to that strategy. Aspirations embody statements about the envisioned future, which should remain steadfast over time. In other words, this question addresses the what, the which, objectives, and the why of the strategy in consideration. The second question is, where will we play? This inquiry revolves around identifying the arena where the company can achieve its aspiration. The winning aspiration sets the broad scope of the company's activities. The where to play aspect starts to delineate specific actions. It entails making choices that narrow down the competitive landscape, focusing on markets, geographies, customers, channels, product categories, and industry stages where the company will compete. Recognizing that no company can cater to all needs and still succeed, this question involves a deliberate analysis of the external environment to pinpoint the most promising opportunities. The third question is, how will we win? This inquiry revolves around determining the pathway to success on the selected playing field. It involves making choices that reinforce the selected market and are closely aligned with the where to play decisions. The focus is on identifying what will enable the organization to deliver value to customers in a unique and sustainable way, thereby establishing a competitive advantage. These choices must synergize effectively with the market selection decisions, making it challenging for competitors to replicate. This question prompts an exploration of the competitive advantage and capabilities necessary for the organization to thrive in chosen markets, emphasizing the importance of distinctive competencies and value propositions. How we will win explores the methods, processes, and activities to accomplish the strategic objectives. It examines the practical implementation steps. The fourth question is, which capabilities must be in place? This query revolves around identifying the essential capabilities and resources necessary to support the strategic choices. It entails determining the specific set and arrangement of capabilities required to achieve success in the chosen approach. This question focuses on assessing the organization's internal strengths and weaknesses, pinpointing areas where enhancements may be needed to execute the strategy effectively. The final question is, what management systems are required? This inquiry pertains to the systems and measures essential for enabling and supporting the identified capabilities. These systems are designed to foster, support, and measure the strategy, ensuring its effective implementation. They play a crucial role in communicating strategic choices throughout the organization, training employees to execute these choices, and leveraging capabilities effectively. Additionally, these systems facilitate the development of plans to invest in and sustain capabilities over time, while also monitoring progress toward achieving strategic aspirations. This question underscores the importance of aligning the organization's structure, processes, and culture with the chosen strategic direction. Roles and responsibilities, ownership, accountability, responsibility, and stakeholders' involvement and support are also discussed and defined at this stage. The Choice Cascade framework provides a versatile approach to strategy development, applicable across all levels of an organization. Whether at the executive level or within individual departments, this framework offers a structured process for crafting and refining strategies. By systematically addressing the key questions within the Choice Cascade framework, organizations can foster alignment between their strategies and overarching goals. This cascading approach ensures that each question builds upon the insights gained from the preceding one, fostering a logical and coherent sequence of strategic decision-making. As leaders and teams delve into each question, they contribute to a comprehensive understanding of the organization's strategic direction. This collaborative process enables stakeholders to identify opportunities, assess risks, and optimize resources effectively. Ultimately, by engaging in the Choice Cascade framework, organizations can develop strategies that are not only well-defined but also closely aligned with their mission and objectives. And this wraps up our introduction of the Strategy Choice Cascade framework. Thank you for joining us. We hope this video has introduced some useful ideas on how to think and devise strategies, and that sparked your interest in continuing exploring it. Please join us in our next episode where we will start exploring each one of the Choice Cascade questions in more detail. See you there.